What's up, guys? It's your boy Andres, the Karate Kid, and I want to give my reaction and breakdown to UFC 272's booking of Jorge Masvidal versus Covington. Again, both guys are phenomenal fighters. Unfortunately, both guys are coming off a loss off of Kamaru Usman or whatnot. But I'm glad this fight is booked. They have bad blood between each other, as we all know. And yeah, man, before I get started, make sure to please hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to get all notifications. And let's get right into it. So, like I said, Jorge Masvidal and Covington, both guys, amazing fighters. So I think Masvidal has really good boxing. When he's on, he's on. Same thing with Covington. These guys have bad blood between each other. As we know, both of the guys used to be at ATT. Jorge's still at ATT, but Kobe left after the whole thing that happened with the gym or whatnot or whatever. But and I feel like ever since Kobe took that persona of he wants everybody to hate him, kind of like a WWE persona that he gave himself, and it's been working for him, man. Because as we all know, like sometimes being too nice, you probably won't get the way that, unless you're someone that people just really gravitate to, and regardless, people are just gonna watch you when you fight or whatnot. But nonetheless, both guys coming off a loss to Kamaru Usman, like I said a little earlier. For Masvidal, it was a little crazy. He got knocked out. I believe it was the second round or whatnot by Kamaru Usman. And Kamaru is just a beast in the division right now. Good champ. Covington, his last fight was against Kamaru Usman, and that fight was different compared to the first. The first was a little more competitive between the two, but then I feel like Kobe in the second fight against Kamaru Usman, I feel like he kind of it took him a little bit to pick up, and he could start implementing his game that he had against Kamaru Usman, and it was already a little too late, and he got dropped too, so a little too late when he started picking it up on Kamaru Usman. But nonetheless, like I said, both guys are good. I feel like Covington is gonna mix up the wrestling with his hands, and I feel like he got to a little bit. Jorge, like I said, if Jorge's on, his boxing is nice and crisp and very simple. Jorge's not really too crazy I feel like his hands are all right. He understands his range and distance, and he has good boxing and whatnot. His jiu-jitsu is okay too, but I feel like the wrestling of Kobe Covington is definitely gonna play a big factor in this fight. I feel like Kobe's wrestling, his hands are good. His hands are pretty decent, Kobe, but I feel like his wrestling is gonna play a big factor in this fight. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy, or maybe it will be, kind of like the way the first fight went with Kamaru Usman, because both of these guys don't like each other now. Like I said, everybody dislikes Kobe Covington. I dislike some of the stuff that he says, but at the end of the day, I get it. You're trying to sell the fight, especially when you have a fight booked. You're trying to sell it. You're gonna say shit. You're gonna do shit that people aren't gonna like. And it is what it is. I don't knock him off for that, but he's a really good fighter, and he got a lot of heart, man. The most improved fighter right now in the welterweight division has been Kamaru Usman. To me, just because he went from just trying to wrestle the crap out of everybody and their mother, and he still does that. But now he adds the striking with it. And him training with Charles Whitman is probably one of the best moves he's done since leaving his other team or whatever. But again, grudge match between Jorge Masvidal and Kobe Covington. It should be a good fight. I hope it is. And I hope from nothing, I don't want to jinx it, but I kind of am already, that nothing happens between now and then in March when these guys are supposed to fight. Because, again, both guys come, and this is a great fight for them, like I said, to come back to. It's a high-profile fight. Any one of these guys win in a dramatic fashion can already shoot themselves up towards facing Kamaru Usman maybe again. Or just getting one step closer at least to facing Kamaru Usman again. It should be good. I want to know what you guys' thoughts on the booking and finding out that Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal is finally going to get in the octagon and see who is the BMF, who's the champ, who was better or whatever. Because I already know when it gets closer to the fight, these guys are going to be talking about whatever happened in the gym. And I feel like that's the most dumbest thing to talk about. So, and the gym is in the gym, That's like whatever, you're practicing. So, you're going to have good and bad days. So, people are going to dominate each other. But I think when it comes to the fight, I think the wrestling of Colby Covington is going to be a huge factor, against Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal doesn't really like doing the jiu-jitsu aspect of it. I mean, he has decent grappling, but I feel like the wrestling and the takedown, the chain takedown that Colby Covington has in his arsenal, I think is going to play a big factor. Because Jorge's going to block the first couple, but the chaining of takedowns and transition is going to be a huge factor for Kamal Usman. For Colby Covington. And, yeah, man, it's a great fight. I think Covington's going to pull it out by decision. I don't think he's going to stop Jorge Masvidal. But I think if it goes to a wrestling type of match, Covington's going to play it out. If it goes into boxing, and it depends on whose hands is better that night. And that's the person who's going to dictate. Whoever's going to dictate the fight is going to win the fight. I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Please let me know what you guys think. And I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to please hit a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.